Hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Today we're gonna continue with our picture here, our snake that we're working on. So color by number, mystery colors, jungle animals, and there's a color legend at the bottom of every page, and we're almost done this picture here of the snake. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're just basically on the background. Yep, so I believe we're on 14, the lighter green. Okay, so let's dive in. Ooh. Alright, how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Did a whip and chat last night for diamond painting, so just gonna start with a color and chat today, and then we'll see how the rest of the day goes. We'll see what this hour brings. So I just have basically the darker green after this for the background. So maybe we'll finish the snake today. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I actually got up pretty early this morning because I slept in yesterday a little too long. Kind of lost my one day off there yesterday just for sleeping so much. Now, happened, so all I can do is just move on. I can't get that day back, so I was just watching a nature documentary on BBC. I don't know, we have like a BBC channel for on free preview view through satellite or whatever. It has learning about Utah and the various cliffs. So I like that kind of nature documentary stuff. Just a nice break from everything else. The movies on W or whatever that we've already seen like how many times. Just show the same 5 or 6 movies and during the week and see if anybody notices. I noticed. Nothing wrong with those movies. It's probably background noise for a lot of people, but yeah, let's see, you've kind of seen movies like that once or twice, and it's like, yeah, let's go do something else or watch something else. Yeah, I'm used to watching the news flip, but we were just on BBC. Yeah, nature documentaries just as good. I'm all for it. I'll get the news eventually. Probably later tonight. Get some summary of what's going on. We're on a month-long lockdown due to COVID as of midnight this morning, apparently. That's what happens when you sleep the day away. You hear about these things after. Oh. Big box stores are gonna have to block off aisles, certain aisles. It's only essential stuff. Wonder how that's going. Wow. Okay, you can't buy certain stuff now. I don't know. What somebody would deem essential would probably have a different meaning for a lot of people. So I guess if it's somebody's birthday, within this month it's gonna be a little shaky to be able to get essential items, unless you're buying it online, I guess. Physical stores, unfortunately, those kind of gifty type items are probably not buyable right now. Like, physically going to the store, that is. Like, online, yeah, it's probably fine. But not everybody can go online, though, so I don't know. It's just preventing overcrowding in stores. I guess there was like a big mad rush yesterday. People only had like 9 hours notice to go get non-essential stuff from the stores before midnight there around here. Oh well. I just basically super glued my one camera stand back in place. So I had broken one of my camera stands that I got from the dollar store. Yeah, the metal just broke off right at the base there. So we had like Gorilla Glue and just that's keeping it in place. We had to take the other broken off piece of metal out of the bracket so we could shove what was left back in to the base. All good now. I don't know if this is the stand. I just have two of these camera stands. So I'd have to really look to figure out which camera stand broke. It's weird. I've been bending the other one in various ways just to stabilize the phone, and then it hasn't broken, but just out of nowhere that one broke. So it's just how stuff goes. Something's gonna break if it wants to break. Whether anybody likes it or not. Whether you want it to or not. Apparently Slate is doesn't easily erode due to like water and wind, all that. I learned that in my little nature documentary thing this morning. Slate is resistant to erosion. So, there you go. Probably like the toughest rock around. So, that's something I learned today. Yeah, it's amazing what you can learn in like 20 minutes of watching something. Then usually on W, I watch like the probably last 15 minutes of The Good Witch, an old episode of that. Yeah, I don't mind The Good Witch. I've seen a couple of the movies based on the Good Witch series, or running parallel to the events of The Good Witch on TV. I don't know if that one's based on a book or anything, The Good Witch in general, but yeah, just kind of going all over the page here. Catherine Bell, I guess, is the main character, or plays the main character. Cassie or whatever, Cassandra. New season that's coming in May, so that's good. Not that we watch that rigorously or anything, just see the odd rerun. I don't know, I don't mind TV shows like that. I'm just not a heavy TV watcher. Yeah, I try not to get sucked into a lot of TV. Yeah, a lot of TV is great and all that, don't get me wrong, but it's just becoming invested into certain TV shows and having to stay caught up all the time when all you're doing is just watching TV isn't very productive. Now, like, if it's like an old show and it's on in the background for like sound, that's a little different than having to sit down and watch a new episode of something. Because if it's a new episode, you kind of have to be fully engaged so you don't miss anything. But if it's like an old episode of something, then you can just listen to it and kind of know what's going to happen. Yeah. Any new episodes of something, you'd have to be way more invested or tuned in to understand what's going on. Okay, there's a big swath of 14, so I'm just gonna do my best to kind of outline where I need to go here. I don't know, it'd be nice to see like Supernatural or something, like to watch that, but I'm sure it's available like somewhere, or get it by season on DVD or Blu-ray, but like that's something I haven't like seen any episodes of, but I know it exists. I don't know. I'm usually working or trying to do other stuff on my days off. I don't have any quips about TV. Like, nothing wrong with TV. It's just not something I'm engaged with 100%. Like, there's good TV out there, but unless you like medical shows or legal dramas, that's generally what's on TV a lot. New series, and it's like another medical show. It's like, really, is this necessary? Or another show about lawyers. It's like, are we out of ideas or something? Like, or new comedies from like a producer that already has like 5 or 6 other shows on TV. See, is this really necessary? Not really a fan of comedies. I guess I watch The Conners every now and then, because the episodes get PVR'd, but I haven't seen every single episode. It's basically a continuation or a reboot of Roseanne, is what The Conners is, except Roseanne Barr isn't part of the cast anymore. They took her off the show. And they renamed it The Conners. Yeah, so there's a little bit of controversy with Roseanne Barr. A couple of years ago, she acted inappropriately, so they booted her off the show, wrote her off the show. Her own show that she had been on for years. Oh, that's what happens when you upset a TV network. If the ratings or something doesn't go right, it's removed from television or has to be adjusted or something. Yeah. It's kind of a bummer having like a major character and then suddenly having to change the format of a show just because somebody decided to act out of turn. Well, 2.5 Men did the same thing. Charlie Sheen was acting out a while ago. I don't know the exact. He was probably not having. He was in a rough patch or something, I guess. I don't really follow entertainment stuff, but Ashton Kutcher took over the main role for that show after Charlie Sheen left. I think they killed Roseanne Barr's character off and Charlie Sheen's character off to get them off the show. So it was kind of incorporated into the plot, or the show in general. Well, I guess, yeah, sitcoms do kind of have like a plot line. Yeah, or a storyline each episode. Usually like an issue or something, conflict or an event. With that last like that half hour. Or there's like a storyline that continues throughout the present season. Yeah, just kind of tracing another patch of 14 here. Yep, there we go. Cool. Okay, there's a patch of 14 right here too. Or one spot. Oops. I don't know. TV's around. People are gonna watch it. Probably keep some people company. Like, what can I really say? I don't have to watch TV if I don't want to, so that's usually my option 3/4 of the time. So instead of getting invested in a bunch of medical dramas and stuff, I just generally follow the news or a nature documentary. Those repeat too, but I don't know. What can you do? Well, at one time I watched TV for hours. Kind of like my video game habit. I sat in front of a TV for hours when I was younger. Yeah, could have been doing stuff, but I don't know. I really didn't know too much about diamond painting last year. Well, or a couple of years ago. Until like March of last year, really. I just kept seeing ads. I must have looked it up once or twice just to see what was going on, and that's how I got into diamond painting. Yeah, it's just basically a Facebook ad that got me into diamond painting, so thank goodness for that Facebook ad. Yeah, some advertising is pretty effective. It's basically about repetition for me, like how many times you see certain interesting things. Okay, just like near the top here. Nice patch of 14 up here. there's a nice little patch of 14 right here too. This is a pretty good book. Numbers are readable. Yeah. To an extent. Yeah, pretty legible, but some spots are just really... Okay, I'll see what I can find for 14 up here. So... Yeah, just kind of going section by section here. Okay. Oops. Yeah, not the neatest coloring ever, but basically these are the markers I have, and these are the tips that the markers are. Ooh. Oh, that's a really thin. Channel there. There we go. Cool. Yeah, my cat Axel's been like restless all morning. Our front living room window is has a good view of a tree, a small tree that birds and squirrels like hanging out in. So for every once in a while, once the cat sees a squirrel or a bird in a tree, he starts chattering at them. Oh. Hitting my stand, as usual. His eyes go to slits and small slits, and he's just... His tail's thrashing, and his ears are perked up. I'm very fascinated with squirrels and birds. Of course, the squirrels around here eat the bird feed, so... Oh, look, it's a furry blue jay. Squirrel's like dangling off the feeder with his claws. practically upside down eating on the bird feed. And whatever the squirrel slops all over the place on the ground, birds just eat. So I guess the bird feed doesn't go to waste necessarily. Just a squirrel eating bird feed, like really? I guess it's something, but nuts, I wanted to 4 there. Oops. Here, I'm just gonna, that was 4, but yeah, that was the edge of the snake there. Oh well. Darn, I hate that. I screwed that patch up right there. Ah, crap. The tip's not agreeing with this section. Oh well, that's a small mistake. Oh, yeah, it's driving me nuts just having that line of green in the 4, a spot that I wasn't supposed to color in. Yeah, I'll just drive me nuts, so I'll just color that one spot green. The foliage is over that one part of the... Oh, I'm just gonna color this. There we go. So it doesn't look as bad. There. Oh well. Life goes on. There. Foliage is over that little tiny part of the snake. There you go. I don't know. I gotta make those small mistakes every once in a while. Yeah, it's art. Subjective. If I did paint by number and screwed something up like that, yeah. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Oh my. Ah, this is not the best coloring job ever. Oh well, not gonna really say I'm a professional artist at any regard here. Yeah. Not gonna claim that mantle. Oh yeah. Okay, here's the other patch of 14 here. Getting awfully close to finishing the 14. There's one more small section down here. Yeah, I'm seeing some 14s down here. But we're getting there. An hour's only like so much time. Okay, there's just more patches. patch of 14 right here. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, just right here for... I'll just go right into the darker green after I'm done this section here. The final color of the picture. Oh, itchy face. Okay. Oops. There we go. I'm coloring into 5. Oh man, my coloring game's off today. Darn it. Oh. Holy cow, how many patches of 14 we got going here? That's 15. Holy cow. No. Here. There we go. Now color into 15. Great. There we go. Having a great time today. Yep, this is like the best YouTube channel for coloring ever. Said no one. Oh my gosh. It's hilarious. Screwing up with style here. Style and pizzazz. And you can't really press too hard with these tips because you basically won't have a marker if these tips break. They're a fine tip. Like, I can't, barely pressing the page as it is. Okay, here we go. Alright, that should be all of 14. Now it's basically the rest of it is 15. If I don't color in any more stuff I'm not supposed to. Okay, well, it's just this darker green now. Let's finish off the picture. There we go. This is basically like a snake in a tree. Yeah. Under the foliage of the tree. Just having a good time. Okay, probably just put the rest of these markers back in the bag there. There we go. Nothing fancy. Yeah, there you go. I'll probably be using pencil crayons next. Like another picture. How we doing for about 15 more minutes? Yeah, we'll see. It's a lot to color in 15 minutes. Or a little over 15 minutes of one color. I hope the marker's up to the task. If not, I can finish like this patch off camera just to be able to move on to another picture, but I don't know. See how it goes. I can post my finish on the Instagram and my Facebook business page, which I'll list below in the description. There we go. This is a nice pairing of light and dark greens. It's really nice. I hate those patches of white. That's the surface area of the markers. And I'll just go clockwise, I guess. To kind of fill in the picture. These patches of 15. looks great. Still, how we doing? Nope. Nice. Nice. Okay, there we go. Yeah, well, let's color over where you fidged here. There we go. Nice. Yeah, let's kind of travel around the page here. Yeah, I'm still kicking. Just, yeah. I go quiet sometimes, I guess. Kind of zone out while coloring. Guess that's a thing. I hope everybody's crafting projects are doing well. if you do watch YouTube videos of content creators crafting, or just for background noise or while you're doing something, so. Yeah, I found like diamond painting whipping chats or these kind of crafting videos are a nice way to unwind after a day, a long day. Or sometimes a music video off of YouTube. Or some VR chat Omegle videos where content creators suit up in VR or put on a VR headset and they're filming their VR chat avatar and then going on to Omegle through VR chat with a special camera or whatever, and then just recording interactions with people. Yeah, I kind of like those videos. I'd like to do that someday. Let's get full body VR and hang out on Omegle. It doesn't always go perfectly by any means, but you do run into some good people that are generally fun to talk to, or genuinely fun to talk to. And then you just get some people that are just totally creeped out by furries or the avatar, or they don't understand what they're saying. Or some people can just be on Omegle to troll other people. And it's like, you could be doing something a little more constructive or productive. Instead of annoying other people. But I guess as a content creator, for that medium, you're looking for content too, so every once in a while, I suppose, you just kind of have to put up with that kind of behavior every once in a while. Alright. Yeah, let's go patch up 15 here. Kind of outline the tree here. I don't know, if you have like a really good computer, really powerful PC, well, it doesn't necessarily have to be like high-end PC, but you basically have a PC that'll run VR chat half decently without lag, and you have the thousands of dollars worth of VR gear and you're using it all the time, then it's worthwhile. It's a hobby all the same. It's kind of gonna be like playing a video game, but for what you can do in virtual reality these days, it's evolving every day, so. Yeah, it's pretty cool just moving around in a virtual environment. Doing what you probably wouldn't do in real life most of the time. Okay, there we go. Alright, we've almost basically hit an hour again. Oh, excuse me. Holy cow. Time flies when you're having fun. So yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. We are almost done this picture here. But I'm probably gonna have to stop recording for now. Yeah, just so I can get this video up. So yeah, I'll just cap the pen here and get this video up. I know, I think I might record another hour just to like see if I can finish this snake. So, alright. Take care, have an awesome day, and I'll get this YouTube video posted. And I'll see if I can actually finish this snake today. Alright, so you might get another coloring video today, so we'll see. Alright, bye for now. Take care.